Hi everyone, my name is Bandana Kalra and welcome back to my YouTube channel AgriGrowth. Today I will discuss about heredity and environment. So both these terms are very important for child development. So at the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand what is heredity and what is environment. You will be able to differentiate and what are the different factors of environment which are influencing our behavior. And what are the different laws of heredity? What's the difference between identical and fraternal twins? And at the end of this lesson I will be discussing one activity, and I call it a individual development plan. And this activity is beneficial for teachers also, because based on that activity they can change their teaching strategy and they can implement this teaching strategy in their classroom. So let's discuss heredity and environment and how these terms are affecting our behavior. So first I'm going to talk about heredity. सो हेरिडिटी को हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं आनुवंशिकता। आनुवंशिकता। So my dear students, have you ever thought why few people they are having black color eyes and few are having green color and blue color eyes, and there are many people who can gain weight very easily, and there are some people who won't even gain 1 pound. Why all that happens? What's the reason behind it? So I can say the answer for all these questions lies in the study of heredity. Heredity means transfer of genes, or I can say transfer of some particular traits or characteristics, or these characteristics may be your physical or your mental characteristics from one generation to other generation. So heredity means transfer of genes from one generation to another generation. Transfer of genes, which we call traits, features or characteristics. So let's discuss in short how these genes transfer from one generation to another. So at the time of fertilization, when that fertilization takes place, so at the time of fertilization, that cell is divided into two parts. फर्टिलाइजेशन के टाइम पे cell, there is a division in the cell, so that division is known as, or because of that division one cell is formed, so that cell is known as zygote, and this zygote consists of 46 chromosomes, 23 and 23 from male, 23 I can say male chromosome and 23 female chromosome. So the 23rd pair of chromosome in male, that is XY, or 23rd pair of chromosome in female is XX. So when there is a fertilization, if XX chromosome is there, then the girl child will born, and if there is XY, then a boy child will born. So this is how we transfer genes from one generation to another generation. There will be zygote formation, which will, and that zygote further divided into some chromosomes, and there are 23 from male and 23 from female. And the last pair of chromosome is XX and XY. And one more thing, in each pair of chromosomes there are 40 to 100 genes. And these genes are responsible for our behavior, our personality, our characteristics which we inherit from our parents. So this is about heredity. So इस हेरिडिटी टर्म पे बहुत से साइंटिस्ट ने रिसर्च किया एंड बहुत से साइकोलॉजिस्ट ने रिसर्च किया, आई कैन से, एंड दे हैव डिवाइडेड दिस प्रोसेस ऑफ ट्रांसफरिंग द जीन इनटू three laws. So let's discuss. First one was law of similarity and law of variation and law of segregation. So law of similarity means when when you are having the same characteristics or the same physical characteristics or even emotional mental characteristics just like your parents. Okay. And for example, you must be having the same, same hair color or the same eyes color, or same physiques just like your parents. And law of variation means when there is a little variation or little differentiation in your characteristics and your parents characteristics. Law
Law
of
of
segregation
regression.
means when your genes are not dominant in the next generation. Suppose if your father is about 6 feet, but in next generation his son is about 5-10 inches, so that means the genes are not that much dominant in the next generation, or maybe it become dominant in the future generation. So this is known as law of
Law of
segregation.
regression.
So let's discuss the next, environment, how environment influence our development. Environment means vatavaran. How you will define vatavaran or environment? Whatever surrounds us, that is known as environment. And environment can affect our personality, our interest, our our behavior, our character to some extent. So let's discuss what are the environmental factors which influence our personality or our development. So suppose this is you, means this is your environment, or I can see you. You are surrounded by your environment, right? Okay. So here you live, home. So home is the first environment where you interact, because you interact with your family, you interact with your siblings. So indirectly you are gaining some experience or some knowledge from your family members. And the second one is school. School or college, or I can say your offices where you are going. So all will come under this. So here also, school also affects our personality, because in school if environment is good, it will help for all round development of our personality. The same happens with college and offices. Okay. The third one is, I can say, geographical factors. Geographical factors or culture. Example of geographical factors, suppose someone is living in Chennai and someone is living in Jammu and Kashmir. So you can say there is an extreme change in weather condition. In J&K it's extreme cold, but in Chennai it's hot and humid. If some person is moving from north side to south region, so for the few months, for few months or in starting he'll face some problems. He will face some issues to adjust in that kind of environment. So that is known as geographical factor which affects our development. So next one is your recreational activities. It includes every other extracurricular activities in which your kid is going, like dance class or sports class or any music class, because from there also their behavior is developing. They are learning new things from their dance teacher or from music teacher or from any yoga teachers, whatever activities they are going. So next is your neighborhood, or I can say your peers or friends. Neighborhood or friends. So इनका भी हमारी personality पे बहुत ज़्यादा affect होता है, because if you are in a circle, if you are living in a society or you are having any circle, so definitely you just want to become just like your friends. You want to adapt some of their habits, because so indirectly they are also influencing your characteristics or your interest. So it totally depends on you whether you want to continue with particular group or not. So next one is, this is most important, digitalization or digital world. Digital world. This is very crucial for kids development, because if you see nowadays Everybody is using TV, phone, tablets, and computers. So we need to keep an eye on kids' activity, what exactly they are watching. Their content is very important. So as a parent or as a teacher, I can say, it's our responsibility to provide a good environment to kids for their complete, or I can say for their effective growth and development. So this digital world is very, very crucial, because to some extent it is good for our kids, but to some extent they are also providing negative impact on our personality. So these are the factors which affect our development. We discussed about home, then school, then geographical factor or culture, and then our recreational activities where we are going, and the neighborhood and the digital worlds. So next, let's move forward.
So now let's discuss about the concept of identical twins and fraternal twins. So if I talk about identical twins, so in that case fertilization will take place in single cell, and further that cell will divide into two parts. So I can say both the babies will share the same placenta and amniotic fluid. Identical twins are also known as monozygotic. And if I talk about fraternal twins, they are known as dizygotic. That means fertilization will take place in two different cells, and both the babies will share different placenta as well as the different amniotic fluid. So this is all about identical and fraternal twins. I hope the difference is now clear to
So this
you.
is all about heredity and environment. So I can say heredity means heredity designs your personality, but environment can develop your personality to some extent. So both these terms are interrelated to each other, and many scientists, they call it nature and nurture, because heredity is known as nature and environmental which nurture us. Heredity is nature, defining your nature, what kind of a person you are. Okay, and environment on the other hand, it nurture our personality. So this part is in our hands, I can say. So we need to focus on this part. This we can't change. It's static, but this is in our hand. So the future of our nation, I can say, in our hand. We can provide good environment to our students or kids. So what are the educational implications? We'll discuss educational implication in the last. So I'll discuss one growth plan, what I told you. I'll discuss the self-development plan with you based on this heredity and environment. So let's discuss. So in self-development plan, I'll make a chart. You can take a copy. So here you have to write your heredity factors. Whatever you have, whatever characteristics you have received from your parents. So let's move further. So now I'll discuss one development plan with you, and that is very important. Based on this development plan, you will be able to modify your behavior or your few characteristics, I can say. So you have to write your heredity features here, whatever traits you have inherited from your parents, and then environmental factors here. Okay, and then your name will come here. Then one box should be here. This box means your personality, few notes about yourself, and then one more box will be here. Here you can write all the characteristics which you have received from genes, and then environment, and from both heredity and environment. So H for heredity, E for environment, sorry, E for environment, and B for both. And here the last one is improvement plan, IP. Okay, so heredity, let me give you my example. Heredity, like my hair color and my eyes color is just like my mother, so that I have inherited from my mother. Eyes color and my hair color, even my hair texture also. Okay, I'm giving you one example. And environment, let me give you one example. Like when I was a kid, I was living in Kinnaur, that is the upper part of Himachal. So their weather condition was extreme, but after my marriage I moved to south region. So here weather is different. So in starting I faced some difficulty, but later on I adjust. So this will come under environment. How environmental factor influencing us. Okay, I discussed with you geographical factor, G factors. Okay. So here you can write about your personality, like I'm a creative person who loves to dance. I have interest in art, reading books, etc. So you can write 5 to 6 lines about yourself. So here, what factors in your personality are coming from heredity? So I can say heredity means my eyes and my hairs. Okay, and environment, I discuss about geographical factors. And what about both heredity and environment is my creativity. I have creative characteristics because of my father, because my father is also creative. So here I can write one more thing, one more point. Creativity from father. Okay. So in to enhance that creativity, I have done few online courses. Like I have interest in art, so I have done one free online course that is known as mandala art because I am having interest in mandala art. So these are the environmental factors which are influencing or affecting my personality. So likewise, you can write here. You can write your growth plan or your improvement plan. In which area do you need improvement? So this was the my development plan which I discussed with you. So likewise you will create your self-development plan, and based on this you can check your improvement areas where you need to improve. You can check which traits you have inherited from your parents and what are the environmental factors. In environmental factor I discuss only geographical factor. You can list few things coming from your home or your society or neighborhood or other recreational activity where you are going, and few lines about your personality and what traits you have inherited from your parents. You can write H for that, and E for environment, and B for both. And based on this you can check your improvement areas. So if you are a teacher, you can implement this development plan in the classroom, because based on this you can change your teaching strategies, because there are different type of students in the classroom. Some are few learners, some are fast learners, some are intelligent, super intelligent, some are emotional. So as a teacher you need to handle each and every student in a different way. So if you will design your kids development plan based on their heredity and environmental factors, you will be able to provide better understanding of concept, and you will be able to design different lesson plans effectively and deliver your lectures effectively in the classroom, I can say. So my dear viewers, this is all about heredity and environment, and now I'm going to discuss about few multiple choice questions based on this topic. So let's.
Now this is the self-development plan, or I can say the child development plan. You can take the screenshot of this. You can see there are different columns for heredity, environment, and few lines about yourself. And one column where you can write your traits which you have received from heredity and from environment and from both. Based on this, you can design your improvement areas. So I hope this concept is clear to you. So let's discuss some MCQ type questions. So now the first question is, which one of the following is best suited for emotional development of children? There are 4 options, as you can see. The first one is democratic classroom environment. Second, no involvement of the teacher as it is the task of the parent, or controlled classroom environment, or authoritarian classroom environment. So my dear viewers, the correct answer is first one, the democratic classroom environment. Now the second question is, the nature and nurture debate refers to. The first one is genetics and environment, behavior and environment, or environment and biology, or environment and upbringings. So the correct answer is the first one, genetics and environment, as nature means heredity and nurture means environment. The next question is, monozygotic is to dash twins and dizygotic is to dash twins. The first one is male or female, female and male, fraternal and identical, identical or fraternal. As I discussed in one slide, that monozygotic means identical and dizygotic means fraternal. So the correct answer is the fourth one. So in that question you have to tell what will be the 23rd pair of chromosome in male as well as in female. So as I discussed with you, the 23rd pair of chromosome in male is XY and in female is XX. So the correct answer is A. So the next question is, many of our physical characteristics like height, bone structure, hairs and eyes colors are inherited, non-inherited, secondary qualities, or none of the above. So correct answer is first one, because our genes are responsible for our physical characteristics. So this is all about heredity and environment. I hope you have liked my video. If you have liked my video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. If you have any query, you can mention in the comment box, and please don't forget to press bell icon to get updates of my upcoming videos.